Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. I hope all of you are doing well. Sorry for the slight delay, guys. Now come on, let's get started. Welcome to the session, everyone. Good to see everyone join in. Hello. Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Welcome to the session, guys. कैसे हो आप सब आज? I hope all of you are doing well. Come on, guys. Quick hello to everyone. Hi Pallavi, welcome to the session. Hello, good to see you all. Welcome, guys. Let's just wait 1 minute, guys. Okay. Hello. Hi, Sachin. Hello, Vaibhav. I am Vaibhav. In our yesterday itself, we had a session on that in our special class. So I would request you to join the special classes for that. Hi, Pallavi. Hello, Sachin. Hi, Vaibhav. Hello, Albert. Good, good. Hi, Devanshu. अरे नहीं 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 देवांशु थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल डिस्ट्रप्शन था वो ठीक हो गया अब हेलो कृति वेलकम टू द सेशन हाउ आर यू डूइंग Hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the session. So guys, all of you in holiday mood already? Come on. Guys, I want all of you to be a part of the group Unacademy _Ritu Dudhoria for your complete preparation of the VARC section. Ongoing upcoming batches. I want all of you to sign up guys for these batches without fail. इसके साथ साथ guys, please remember to take the plus subscription. Hello Ajay. Plus subscription जब आप लेते हो for the entire duration 6 months 12 months 18 months 24 months you get complete access to the entire cat portal hi surajit आपको complete access मिलता है आप किसी भी educator के कोई भी batch के कोई भी classes attend कर सकते हो and guys those who are preparing for CMAT in Jan I'm coming up with two courses one is for CMAT aspirants and the other course is for CAT 2022 aspirants. So those of you serious CAT 2022 aspirants guys you need to start off with your preparation. ठीक है जब आप एक बार प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हो गाइस आपका पूरा सिलेबस कंप्लीशन होता है in addition to practice sessions, in addition to mock sessions, in addition to mock strategy sessions, GDPI sessions, सब कुछ whatever a CAT aspirant needs in order to get or to secure a seat in a premier college all of that is taken care of. So without fail guys I want all of you to take the subscription as soon as possible. Right, come on everyone, let's get started. So these are the subscription plans. आप देख सकते हो अपने screen पर guys 1 minute. Hello, hi Shivam, welcome to the session. When you take the iconic subscription guys you get all of these benefits. In addition to that you get one-on-one doubt solving, concept discussion and live mentorship. All you have to do is apply the code Ritu MBA and book your slots real soon. Hi Athat, hello Manisha, welcome to the session. Guys, you also get live mentorship sessions, one-on-one doubt solving, one-on-one concept discussion, one-on-one live mentorship. All you have to do is take the subscription. Come on, let's get started guys. So all of you are preparing for CAT and OMETs, right? Nice, good Devanshu. Hi Lakshay. Congratulations Lakshay, really happy. Okay, very good guys. Good to see all of you join in. Guys, what happened to the others? Come on, join in quickly. Hi Snehal, welcome to the session. Hello, good to see you. Okay, guys, so today on our agenda, see, basically when you're talking about any examination, okay, be it the CAT examination, चाहे वो ZAT examination हो, SNAP हो, NMAT हो, ठीक है आप कोई भी एग्जामिनेशन ले लो. नाउ आई हैव टेकन हेलो शुभम आई हैव टेकन द टॉप 4 एग्जामिनेशन इसी साल का देख लेते हैं गाइस द डेटा दैट वी हैव कैट में ऑलमोस्ट गाइस यू विल नॉट बिलीव दैट 14 to 15 questions were CR based. Okay, inference, strengthening, weakening, parallel reasoning, application. Right, there were 14 to 15 questions that were CR based. दैट में गाइज आपका डिसीजन मेकिंग और सीआर और आरसी मिलाकर, okay, if you focus on these areas, RC is again an offshoot of CR itself. So if you're focusing on decision making, CR and RC, you have basically roundabout, आप बोल सकते हो आसानी से, even including poem comprehension and all of that, you will have approximately 30, let's say 30 to 35 questions in your kitty, okay, which is more than sufficient. Hi Dia, welcome to the session. Exactly, correct Dia. When it comes to Snap, guys, this year there were 7 questions, okay, there were 7 questions in slot 1 which was CR based, 7 questions, that too in the LR section. NMAT, as Dia also says, it was 80%. You can expect around about, 14 to 16 questions again. There have been slots where there were 16 questions on CR. So guys, this is one of the most crucial areas. आप सोच सकते हो, right? You can see here, out of possible 24 questions, if 14 to 15 are CR based, correct? You can understand how important this area is even in the CAT examination. And those who have suffered this time in the RC section. Hi Sujit, welcome to the session, and hi Sneha. Guys, those who have suffered this time in the CAT examination, RC especially, it's because they've not focused on CR, but not our students. Every single question type that has come in the CAT examination, we've discussed in the classes. चाहे वो if true questions हो, चाहे if false questions हो, चाहे application question हो, चाहे strengthening हो, चाहे weakening हो. And guys, I tell, like all serious CAT aspirants ना, अगर आप CR पे focus करो तो आपका काफी coverage हो जाएगा. Like your RC is sorted. Just do daily reading and do CR. Okay. No, Zain, see, I would say your base is CR, so that's why I always start off with CR. I always start you all off with CR initially. So I would say that first it's important to go through CR. Okay, first give more. See, I'll tell you what it is. Okay, for example, when you're beginning your preparation, let's say 4 days of a week you spend practicing CR. Let's say half an hour or 1 hour each day you practice CR, and let's say you're spending 2 days on RC. Okay, but later what your strategy should become slowly is you start spending 2 days on CR and you start spending 4 days on RC. Did you understand this? So you're not going to ignore any of it. But yes, initially your major focus should be on CR so that you understand the question type, so that you understand the thought process, so that you understand the elimination of answer options. ये सब आप समझो. Yes, Sujit, I will take them up. Those I've planned them for today. Okay, and then you move on to RC. Got it, guys? Did all of you understand this? So, Ali, CR for that includes, questions on assumption, conclusion, inference. In सब पे questions आते हैं. Yes, Ajay. What type of questions asked for CR? Exactly. I'll come to it. Now, when you talk about question types in CR, these are the question types that you have to target. Okay. So I'm going to tell you for CAT what are the question types, and for OMETs what are the question types. So make sure guys कि आपका जो भी आपका goal है that is sorted. Yes, we will do it from very basic side, and I'm starting off with a CR course also on Plus. So I want you to be a part of the course. Jitna in detail me, like if I take up an assumption class on Plus, every single question imaginable on assumptions, we're going to discuss it. So guys, these are our regular practice sessions, but like you have to take the Plus subscription. That is also very crucial. Of course, MRJ. I was going to say congratulations बोल दिया, ठीक है ना, मतलब blessing already आ गई कि आपका score बहुत अच्छा होगा. All the best. RC के लिए करो तुम CR, CAT की नैया ऐसे ही हो जाएगी पार. Correct दिया. Okay, so for CAT guys, you have to focus on question types. You have assumption, inference, conclusion, strengthening of argument, very important guys, weakening of argument. इस साल का पेपर इन दोनों क्वेश्चन टाइप्स पे बहुत रिलायंट था. Weakening of argument. Okay, parallel reasoning, again a favorite question of paper setters, and this time also there were questions on parallel reasoning. Paradox, okay, and questions on boldface. Okay, these are the areas. So assumption, inference, conclusion, strengthening of argument, weakening of argument, parallel reasoning, paradox, and boldface. So these are the 8 question types. Hi Priyansh, welcome to the session. Okay, you refer to the past papers, Habib. Okay, so guys, 8 question types, right? Now, when it comes to OMETs, okay, in addition to this, you have there the question, in addition to all of this, you have statement and argument. You have statement based questions. So, उस statement and argument में you could have to find out the, you can statement and argument pattern होता है. थोड़ा सा pattern अलग है, concept similar है. Pattern is slightly different, but then you will have same thing, statement and assumptions. Okay, same चीज होगा. So you will have statement and inference. Right, you will have statement and conclusion. Instead of strengthening, weakening argument ke, in addition to it, you will have strong and weak arguments. Okay, strong and weak arguments. And then you have courses of action. Okay, so these are the areas when it comes to the OMETs. Statement and assumption, statement and inference, statement and conclusion, strong and weak arguments, and courses of action. Got it, guys? Good evening, Pratham. Hello, Priyansh. Welcome to the session. Okay, got it, guys? So these are the areas that are questioned, right? So you have, these are the question types for CAT and OMETs. Let's start with an interesting one, guys. Courses of action. Okay, let's start with it and then we'll move on to the other areas. No, Ajay. CR has to be first. There are different CR questions. So RC का ही pattern होता है, but instead of having a 1-page RC or a 4-para or a 5-para RC, you just have a short excerpt. First आपको question type समझना पड़ेगा. So you have to work with CR based questions. जैसे GMAT में आता है वैसे. So initially it's important that you focus on individual CR questions, short extracts. Yes, Neha, 8 p.m. as well. Okay. Hi, MRJ. Right, so let's start off with courses of action first. So before I take you through the questions on courses of action, guys, because most of you are also preparing for the OMETs, I'll give you like courses of action में क्या होता है, आपको एक problem दिया जाता है. Okay, you're given a statement or a problem and you have to say that if you were in the place of the person who was supposed to take the decision or solution, what would you do? Okay, what would the course of action, what course of action would you follow? Yes, Ajay, you're provided with a short para. Correct. I will show you the question types. Right. Now, when it comes to courses of action, guys, I want all of you to remember this कि जब भी आप कोई course of action देते हो या आप solution देते हो, okay, so make sure, guys, that your course of action is something which is moral or ethical. Now, moral and ethics is purely subjective. Okay, for you something might be okay, for me something might not be okay. So I would, instead of saying moral and ethics, I would say, okay, focus on the legal standpoint. So the course of action that you give should be legal. Okay, it cannot be like, okay, if someone is facing a shortage of funds, fine, go steal money, right? Something like that is not what you can recommend. So your course of action should be legal. Your course of action should be practically possible. For example, if it says that there's a shortage of water in the northern cities of the country, your course of action cannot be that all rivers from the southern area should be diverted and to the northern cities. That's not a practical course of action. Your course of action should be practically possible, and at the same time you should not create, it should not create further problems. Okay, of course not. You should never create further problems. Right, your course of action. Good evening, Chaudhary. Welcome to the session. Correct, exactly, Amaji. And it should not create further problems as well. For example, if I divert all the rivers from the northern area to the southern area, from the southern area to the northern area, फिर southern area को पानी कहाँ से मिलेगा? Right, so it should not be, your course of action should be something which is, it should not create further problems. Right, next one. The course of action that you suggest, it should be, guys, you should do cost benefit analysis. Now, a lot of students think कि हमारा course of action, it should be free. Like, for example, okay, guys, I'll give you an example, okay? I'll give you, correct, I'll give you another example. Let us say कि problem ये है कि there's a lot of paper wastage. There's a lot of paper wastage. Why? Because of printing hard copies. Printing of hard copies of important documents which is to be provided to the members of the parliament. ये problem है. There's a lot of paper wastage. Paper wastage हो गया. It's not green. Paper shortage and all of that because of printing the hard copies of important documents to be handed over to the MPs. Now, if I give you a course of action, let's say first one, laptops should be provided. Laptops should be provided to the MPs. Now, do you think that this is a valid course of action or an invalid, like, would you go with this? Laptop should be provided to the MPs. Do you feel this is a justified course of action or not? Come on, guys. Welcome to the session. Not yet, Dia. Come on, guys. Justified or not? See, guys, it's justified. I'm not saying that, your course of action should be free. Nobody said that your course of solution, the benefit is more than the cost. So you have to see what is practically possible. Nobody has told you that, you have to find a free of cost solution. It's just that your cost should be less than the cost should be lesser than the benefit. Okay, so you have to do a cost benefit analysis. Clear? As far as possible, please make sure that your course of action is not negative. If it contradicts the other and both are not possible, then the option will be either, Surojit. It will be either one or two. Because if they are mutually exclusive options, then you will have to go with either one or two. Okay, hi Yatharth. So as far as possible, make sure that your course of action is not negative. Clear? Moral, ethical, legal, practically possible, should not create further problems. Do a cost benefit analysis and find a course of action that is relevant to the problem. Okay, relevant to the problem. I'll give you an example. Let's say on the group, okay, there is a student, let's say by the name of Pratham, and Pratham makes, there's a lot of spam by Pratham on the group. Now, I cannot come up with a solution key, all the students, make all the students exit from the group, because that's not relevant to the problem. The problem is not all the students, right? The course of action should be relevant to the problem. It should be apt. तो problem कौन create कर रहा है? प्रथम. तो किसको निकालेंगे? प्रथम को. Got it? Did all of you understand this? So Gaurav, when जैसे हमने वो case study किया था ZAT में भी, if I don't know if you were there, about the lady who has to get the locks changed and all of that. Generally, when you find an option where there is some money angle involved, now students might think, but why should we spend so much? That time, see that I'm spending so much, but is the benefit that I'm getting more than the spending? That time, when there's a monetary value involved in the options, then you take care of the cost benefit analysis. Okay, got it, guys? I think Pratham nahi hai. Right. Okay. So guys, please make sure that the course of action is relevant to the problem. Clear? Okay. Very good. Come on. Let's go to the questions now. First question on your screen, guys. Come on. First question on your screen, guys. You're going to see a lag of 20 seconds. Correct, Shiva. Come on, guys. What's the answer here? C. Okay, the government's efforts to control child marriages have proved to be insufficient. Efforts of the government must be improved by citing reasons for their failure to curb child marriage. So you have to kind of diagnose what are the reasons for their failure. Valid, it makes sense. The officials of the organizations formed by the government to control child marriages must be given all the requisite powers to exercise such control, because the efforts to control have been insufficient, so they have to be given more powers. Correct. I don't see the problem with this. A campaign, yes, correct, guys, all follow. No, what is the problem with one? Why you also held up on A or B? What was the problem with one, guys? If your efforts have failed, won't you first diagnose the reasons? Won't you first diagnose the reason? Yes or no? All. No, you're not saying all the requisite powers. Requisite bhi to hai. Not all the powers. All the requisite power. MRJ. So the requisite word makes it fine. Requisite is something which is, required. Correct? Did all of you understand this point? Yes, clear, guys? So that's why the answer option over here will be all follow. Clear? Okay, come on. Let's go to the next question. Third, what is the problem with third? A campaign must be initiated against such marriages. How is third negative, Devanshu? Your solution should be against the problem. Now, when I say it should not be negative, negative means, for example, it should not be, okay, let's say, you know, okay, let us say that, फाइन इस ग्रुप किसी ग्रुप पे आपने देखा है कि थोड़ा सा स्पैम चल रहा है आई कांट से बैन द ग्रुप दैट इज नेगेटिव right, so unnecessary taking a strict or a stringent action, unnecessary stringent action, that is what is called negative. Okay, so Surajit, that is basically not negative ka matlab hai it should not be something which is harming anyone, like for instance, and okay, for instance, if you say ban it or remove the person or hang the person, stuff like that, you have such options also which come in the examination, which you find are illegal or unethical or too extreme. So when I say negative, I mean extreme option. Clear? Yes, Priyesh, it is. Nahi, against, you have to be against the problem, and campaign is, it's not a negative thing. Campaign is a good thing, right? Don't focus on the word negative here. When you say not negative, negative मतलब किसी चीज को harm कर रहा है वैसे, या जो illegal है या जो unethical है वो. Okay, come on, next one. Next question, guys. Then it wouldn't be valid, Surajit. Protest, but like if it was given peaceful protest and if it's valid, if it's justified, then it's okay. But you can protest against child marriage. That's good. But you can't, if it was protest against government, that would not be proper. You can say protest against child marriage. That is okay. Did you understand my point? So it's like subjective. Only one follows, only two follows, both follows, none follow. हाँ दिया. Okay, tight global food situation along with low buffer stocks and high import rates would propel inflation. So there's a tight global food situation. There are no buffer stocks, extra food, surplus food, buffer food आपके पास नहीं है. Import rates बहुत high है. Okay, would propel inflation. Prices are bound to increase or they're bound to rise. Productivity should be increased globally to tackle inflation. Okay, but guys, why should productivity be increased globally? The problem is not a global problem, you would find that, but again, the context is not defined. So I'm going to keep it open. I'm just going to select the options first. Government should roll out policies to keep the population growth under control. Guys, how is population growth even relevant here? In reality, we might think कि ठीक है, खाने की कमी है तो population को control करो. Yeah, but guys, is it mentioned here? Here they say tight global food situation, buffer stocks नहीं है, High import rates. Okay, so population growth is irrelevant. This is not one of the causes identified. But yes, tight global food situation has been identified. So productivity should be increased globally makes sense. So answer option is only 1. Got it, guys? Answer option over here will be only 1. Clear? Did all of you understand this? Yes. 1, because global food situation. So globally food situation को better करो. उसके लिए 1 makes sense. Clear? So Neha, that's subjective. See, that's subjective. If it's peaceful protest, it's fine. On the other hand, if they say violent protest, it's bad. It depends upon the situation. But protesting, in order to like overthrow negative. So it depends upon the severity of the situation as well. Who asked you to tackle it immediately? Guys, when you said select a course of action, you have to select a course of. It's not like कि ठीक है हमको अगले दिन ही solution चाहिए. Okay, what would you do in this case? Nobody has told you that you need an immediate solution. Yes, there should not be any unnecessary delay. But can you tell me an option which could solve the problem with shorter duration? No, I don't think so. Nobody said it has to tackle immediately. Nobody said the solution should be free of cost. Okay, these points are not to be focused on. Reforms in sectors such as agriculture, labor, infrastructure, and business environment are vital for economic growth. More funds should be allotted to these sectors in the following budgets. These sectors are important, and so more funds or more focus should be given to these sectors. Funds should be allocated or allotted only to these sectors? No. So they are more important, but they are not the only ones which are important. So you cannot say only to these sectors. So that's why the answer option will be 1. Clear? The problem with this is the word only. It's not only to these sectors. Clear? So that's why again the answer option over here will be only 1. Clear, guys? Did all of you understand this? No, but this is fine. This just means that funds should be allotted to these sectors, or focus should be given, or focus should be put on these sectors. Okay. Next one. Come on, guys. None follows. Okay, let's look at this. Studies say children under stress try out violent ways of revenge as shown on screen. Violent scenes on screens should be banned. Children under stress should be kept under tight security. Guys, will all of you agree that the answer option will be none here? Yes, will all of you agree that the answer option will be none? Violent scenes on screen should be banned. No, instead you can put a child lock, and you can't say tight security. You can say supervision while watching TV. There could be adult supervision when you're watching TV. There are better courses of action which are present in order to tackle this situation. Correct. So answer over here will be none follows. Next one. Correct. Yes, Surajit. Next one. अरे नहीं दिया सच्ची. The strengthening rupee has dented export sectors such as textile, software, leather and handicraft. The loss incurred due to the exchange rate should be compensated by reducing expenses as far as possible. These sectors should create sufficient domestic market as well to reduce the risk level. Okay, the strengthening rupee has dented export sectors. So export sectors. Now, the loss incurred due to the exchange rate should be compensated by reducing expenses as far as possible. But could this create further problems? We can say this can create further problems. This can create further problems, right? This can create. Now, it has dented export. तो इन सेक्टर्स को ठीक करने के लिए डोमेस्टिक मार्केट, yes or no? So this will kind of provide a safety net कि अगर export sector में कोई problem हो जाए, which is let's say not within your control, then you at least have a domestic market to rely upon. Got it? Which expenses will you reduce? Is it possible to reduce the expenses? It could create further problems. So that's why your answer option is only 2. Clear? Got it, guys? Because reduce expenses. And the problem is, okay, the export sector is not doing well, the export market is not doing well. How else are you going to, support these industries, or how else are you going to support these sectors? So answer option would be 2. But what if it creates further problems, Gaurav? What if there are no unnecessary expenditures? Got it? Yes, yes, Surajit, exactly. If it was avoidable expenses, unnecessary expenses, then yes. Okay, next one. नहीं एमआरजे, आपका जीमैट में भी एलआर नहीं है. Okay, but how are you going to boost the sectors? Gaurav, how are you going to boost the sectors? The sectors are still going to be under loss. Right. How are you going to boost the sectors? The problem is export sector. So to tackle export sector, give them a domestic market. प्रियांश 3rd Jan से शुरू हो रहा है प्लस पे. Correct, got it. Next one. Okay. Hi, sweetie. Right. Array. The Inter-Ministerial Central Team toured the flood-damaged areas in the state. The central team may estimate possible consequences. Okay, consequences means what could be a result of this. After touring the flood-damaged areas, what could be the possible consequences? The central team may estimate the loss incurred by the floods and submit the report to the government. Of course, based on the report submitted by the Inter-Ministerial Central Team, the government may declare an aid to the affected people. The aid given by the government may be properly utilized. See guys, now we just know that the Ministerial Central Team is touring the flood damaged areas. Based on this, what you can say is yes, they will submit a report and they will estimate the loss. Based on the loss, the government will declare an aid. Based on the aid will be properly utilized. Can I say B and C are too far-fetched? B and C are too far-fetched. Congratulations, Lakshay. Guys, B and C are too far-fetched and it is not like A plus B plus C. Got it? These are too far-fetched. These involve a huge assumption. Got it? Did all of you understand this? See, Shubham, for example, now you are, wait, listen, let's say you are touring colleges. Okay, you're touring various colleges in order to decide which college to take. So what could be the possible consequence? The possible consequences means based on your tour of the colleges, you might take a decision on which college to join. Right? You might take a decision or, you might take a decision as to which college to join. Now, if I say that, let us say now if I say that based on the decision to join a college, now, if I say that, see, the aid given by the government may be properly utilized. Similarly, I say that you will be very successful in the college, in the choice of your college. You will be very successful in, in your performance in the college or your course. You'll be very successful in whatever course you select. And therefore, you will land a successful job. Can I say these are possible consequences? They are reasonable consequences. The direct result should be taken. Correct. You should take the direct result. Did all of you understand the point now? These are very far-fetched consequences which involve a lot of assumptions. But nobody is asking you what the government will do. Doesn't this stop at the Inter-Ministerial Central Team? Yes or no? See, I'm not saying that ये होगा नहीं. इस question के format में ये supported नहीं है. You have to talk about the immediate consequences. See, did you understand the point? Did you understand the point? It's about the tour. It's not about tour के बाद report के बाद fund के बाद क्या. It is not like that. Yeah, you don't make. I'm talking about उसका immediate effect या उसका next consequence क्या होगा. उसका immediate next step या possible result क्या होगा. आप tour पे जा रहे हो, उसका next result क्या होगा. For example, आप कोई marketing tour पे जाते हैं अपने product के लिए. तो आपको I can say okay, result of this would be you come up with a new product idea. अब वो product आप market में उतारोगे, वो product successful होगा, that and all is too far-fetched. Got it? See, I'll tell you what. Okay, wait. I'll tell you in a very simple manner. Can I say, I guess all of you will understand this. I'll just call this as a question. A is the consequence of the question. B is the consequence of A. And C is the consequence of B. Will all of you agree with this? Will all of you agree with this point? Yes, the question ka consequence is A. A ka consequence, submit the report, A ka consequence is B. and B ka consequence is C. This much all of you will agree with. Now who is asking you? So but B and C are not the question, right? तो उनका A, B and C, these are the options. इनके consequences को कौन पूछ रहा है आपको? आपको तो question का consequence पूछा है ना? You have been asked to tell the consequence of this particular statement, not the consequence of the option. Did all of you understand it this way? अब A का consequence क्या है, B का consequence क्या है, ये आपको किसी ने नहीं पूछा है. Option का consequence क्यों बता रहे हो आप? आपको statement का consequence बताना है. Got it? Very good. Correct. So that's why the answer option is going to be A. Clear? Okay. Next one. Right. Next one, guys. Guys, don't forget to press the like, share and subscribe button. Come on, everyone. Okay, A. Most of you want to go with A. Chalo, let's understand this. Sorry. The Prime Minister Manmohan Singh said the government planned to undertake a major afforestation program for greening 6 million hectares of degraded forest land. This may become the world's largest afforestation effort. How can you say this may become the world's largest? Correct, largest हो जाएगा, हम कैसे बोल सकते हैं? This may reduce the emission of carbon dioxide. Okay. The ineffective practices of entrepreneurs and laxity of authorities in implementing environmental regulations had exhausted the groundwater. This is not even related. This is not a result or a consequence. So जिसमें भी C है वो चला जाएगा. Right. So can I say that the answer option, looking at the options, our answer over here will be A. Looking at the options, our answer over here will be A. Looking at the options, you have to play by the options. You can't help it now. C is completely irrelevant. That's not a consequence. B is justified. No, it's afforestation. Result of afforestation is reduction in carbon emission, clearly because of plants, because of trees. But see guys, you have to go by the options. Oh, I'm sorry, there is none. Ruko. Sorry, I thought this was all of A, B and C. It'll become the world's largest. We can't say this, right? Okay, we'll go with none. Correct. Okay, we'll go with none. Fair enough. Got it, guys? I didn't read that option carefully. Right, we'll go with none. Come on, next one. The market for retail loans is opening up and the banks are flush with cash. I know, Neha, I get your point, but the world's largest, isn't that far-fetched? How can you say that they'll be processed faster? Processing depends upon the manpower, the capacity that banks have, and if there are so many applications, तब तो और delay हो जाएगा. So C definitely is the most irrelevant option. Every banker may try to roll his money out of the door because they are flush with cash and the market is opening up, and they will try to achieve the largest share. Makes sense. Loans may be more easily available. Okay, loans may be more easily available. Now, first of all, this is specific to retail loans. Easy availability नहीं बोल सकते. What if the demand is too high? Supply तो बढ़ गया, but what if the demand is also too high? So I would probably go with only A. Got it, guys? Did all of you understand this? Yeah, they're flushing cash, so they will try to roll out the money. But if I'm open to debate, guys, if you feel that any other option also follows, let's reason out. C को तो definitely eliminate करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि processing capacity does not depend on the availability of funds. That depends on a lot of other factors. So C तो definitely out हो जाएगा. If you have a case for B, I'm ready to hear it and we can discuss it. I'll come to it, Niharika. हाँ, तो roll out मतलब they will try to achieve the largest market share. So you're saying that loans will be more easily accessible. Because the market for retail loans is also opening up, so loans will be easily accessible. That's what you want to say? That's your argument, guys, here. Correct, but those lenders want to roll out, na? So those lenders want to give it out. But this is loans. The question over there is retail loans. So B is not really specific as well. Okay, let's go with only A. Clear, guys? Did all of you understand this? But availability is a question. Okay, I'll still consider it. Fine, fair enough, Neha. Okay, okay, guys. So we'll try out more of these questions. ठीक है, इस आज इधर पे इसको stop करते हैं. In the flood question, 1 minute. ये वाला ना, the flood question. You want to say that B could be a solution. No, B is not the solution because this is not the problem. The problem if they say that yeah, there is a lot of flood के कारण काफी damage हुआ है, then I can say aid to people. पर यहाँ पे damage नहीं है तो aid cannot be the solution. Okay, got it? Yes, okay. Right, so guys, shall we have a small quiz? Yes, shall we have a short quiz, guys? All of you ready for it? A 5 minute, not even 5 minute, 2 minute ka quiz, guys. Everyone, do you all have the Unacademy Learning app? Yes? Come on. So guys, comprehensive evaluation of ZAT 2022 के mocks है 26 दिसंबर को guys. ZAT का combat है और ZAT का mock है 26 दिसंबर को और ZAT का जो combat है decision making live decision making test combat 25th December 12 noon. Don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA. You can win ranks and scholarships and lucky winners get Amazon vouchers as well. Okay, special class guys आज हमारी 8 बजे है. 8:10 to be specific. So please make sure that all of you join in and do apply the code Ritu MBA in order to enroll. Like, share and subscribe, guys. Come on, let's have a quiz. So everyone download. Manisha, you'll have to update the app. Okay, we'll have a vocabulary quiz, vocabulary and grammar quiz. So quickly guys, अपना app download करो. I will share the code and the link on the group as well. जिनके पास app नहीं है, download the app guys and apply the code Ritu MBA in order to enroll. Come on. Let's have a short quiz now. Okay, you just have to download the Unacademy Learning app. Okay, go on the test tab. Go on the test tab, guys. Okay, test tab पे जाओगे तब आएगा join quiz. So when you click on join quiz, it will ask you for a code. Enter the code 531284. The quiz code is 531284. Okay, I will also paste the link on the group so you can directly click on it and join as well. Come on guys, it's a 1-minute quiz. Chalo, एकदम छोटा सा quiz है, quick revision of certain important vocabulary and grammar concepts. Just download the Unacademy Learning app. Come on everyone, I want to see every single one of you join in. The link has been posted on the group as well. Okay, I've posted it on the group, Zion, and the quiz code is 531284. You will see vocabulary and grammar quiz. This is free for everyone. It's not just for Plus subscribers. This is for everyone. I see 33 of you here. 531284. Correct, Neha. This is the quiz code. I see 33 people here, guys, but in the quiz, I want everybody to join in. I don't see 33 people in the quiz yet. Yes, Sujit, quick questions. Okay, chalo guys, I'm going to start the quiz and I'll share the leaderboard on the group. All the best for the quiz, guys. See you in the 8:10 p.m. special class. Take care. Don't forget, guys, to like, share and subscribe the video. Daily lives at 5 p.m. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.